Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Saturday edition of Rasaji Speaks. Hope you've had a beautiful first couple days of the new year. Don't forget, Master David is back training today, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Mountain, and of course, 8 a.m. on the Pacific Coast. Today, it's my honor to celebrate Yogananda's birthday, January the 5th. Born in 1893, lived to about 59 years in the physical body, and then went into Samadhi. Born in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. This is behind me is the Ganges, and at one of his stays, this would have been his morning view if he decided to go and typically do what city yogas do, which was bathe, in the Ganges itself. Let's read a little bit about Mukunda. This is Sri Yukteswar, his master, speaking to him. They were talking a little bit about astrology in the chapter of Outwitting the Stars. And Yogananda says to his master, Guruji, "Sir, of course, I shall take your advice and get the bangle or mallet or medallion. I am intrigued at the thought of even us being to outwit the planets themselves. For general purpose, I counseled the use of an armlet made of gold, silver, and copper. But for pacific purpose, I want you to go get a silver one and of lead." Sri Yukteswar added carefully discuss directions. And then, of course, I responded, "Guruji, what pacific purpose do you mean?" "The stars are about to take an unfriendly interest in you, Mukunda. Fear not, you shall be protected. In about a month, your liver will cause you much trouble. The illness is scheduled to last for 6 months or so. But for your use of astrological armlet and understanding, this will be shortened to a period of approximately 24 days. No one can get around karma." I sought out as a jeweler for the next day and was soon wearing the bangle amulet. My health was excellent. Master's prediction slipped from my mind without me even remembering it. He left Suriyapur to go visit his mother in Benares. 30 days after our conversation, I felt a sudden pain in the region of my liver. The following weeks were a nightmare of excruciating pain. Reluctant to disturb my guru, I thought I would bravely endure my trial alone. But 23 days of torture weakened my resolution. I entrained for Benares itself to seek my master. There, Sri Yukteswar greeted me with an unusual warmth, but gave me no opportunity to tell him my woes in private. Many devotees visit Master that day just for darshan, the glance and the image of a God-man. Ill and neglected, I sat in my corner. It was not until after evening meal that all guests had departed. My guru summoned me to the balcony of the house. You must have come about your liver disorder, Mukunda. Sri Yukteswar, a gaze was averted. He walked to and fro, and occasionally intercepting the moonlight. Let me see, you have been ailing for about 24 days, haven't you? Yes, sir. Please do the stomach exercises that I have taught you. If you know the extent of my suffering, Master, you would not ask me to do such an exercise. Nevertheless, I made a feeble attempt to obey him. You say you have pain, Guruji announced. I saw that you have none, my son. How can there be such a contradiction to exist? My guru looked at me inquiring. I was dazed, almost lost of consciousness, then overcome with joyful relief. No longer could I feel the continuous torment that had kept me nearly sleepless for weeks. At Sri Yukteswar's very words, the agony had vanished, and though it had never been, I started to kneel to fear and gratitude, but he quickly prevented me. Don't be childish. Get up and enjoy the beauty of the moon over the Ganges. But Master's eyes were twinkling happily as I stood silently beside him. I understood by his attitude he wanted me to feel that not he, but that God had been the healer. Great story. Wonderful relationship between a master and his devotee. Jesus said that your faith has healed you. What he told all the people that approached him. Your faith alone had saved you. When the apostles would sin and fall short, he would say, "O ye of little faith." He said this as they came down the mountain of transfiguration. Everyone was pulling at them to and fro. Apostles looked to Jesus that day as if they said they need help. Jesus prostrated the apostles and said, "O ye of little faith. For if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you could tell that mountain to move from there to yonder, and it would have to move. Because that is God's will, that is God's way." Yesterday, Rasaji speaks that I got so many comments about. How did I accomplish what I did? with the faith of a mustard seed, brothers and sisters, with the faith of the mustard seeds. Oh, Makunda. Happy Youthing Day. Happy birthday. Tell Master David Makunda Yogananda that Sri Yuktaswa Lamaji says hello and enjoy the live class of a true master and of a true teacher in that life and in this one today. Barakabashai, as we say in Tibet, may the blessings and all Shakti Pad bless you and your glorious families. Thank you, Abba and Indra, for such a beautiful Advent season and to bring the abundance that you pour out to us in this new year. Thank you for the blessings of incarnating your yoga masters in the North American continent today and gathering your family together to bring everyone in all praise and prasad, food for the gods, back to you. Amen, amen, and amen. Have a wonderful weekend. Be a blessing to someone that cannot quite be that blessing to yourself. God be with us all. See you Monday. Don't be late. Lamaji be waiting.